Hello again. In this video, we will discuss section 1.3, linear functions. We're going to do problem number 13 and problem number 14. We'll be given a point and asked to graph the equation of a perpendicular line. All right, let's check out problem number 13. Let's plot some points so that we can graph f of x. If I plug in 0 for x, the corresponding y value is 0. If I plug in 1, I get negative 2/3. Oh, that's kind of weird. How am I going to graph that here? Should I pick a different point? What should I plug in to make this a better number to graph? How about 3? If I plug in 3, 3 divided by 3, and I get negative 2. I could also plug in negative 3, and the 3's would divide, and I would get positive 2. All right, let's graph f of x. So 0, 0, and then 3, negative 2, and then negative 3, 2. There's your line of f of x. Let's graph g of x. So same thing, if I have 0, then this would be 4. If I plug in 1, I'd have 3/2, and I don't want to deal with fractions. Let's make it a whole number. So if I plug in 2, the 2's divide. So that divides to 1, so I'd get 3 plus 4. If I plug in negative 2, the 2's divide, and that'd be 4 minus 3 would be 1. Awesome. Let's plot g of x. So 0, 4, 2, 7, negative 2, 1. Notice that these two lines are perpendicular. That means they form a 90-degree angle. And the slopes, what do I know about the slopes? They are opposite reciprocals. So negative 2/3 and positive 3/2. You just change the sign and flip it. Let's look at problem number 14. Find the equation in slope-intercept form of a line that passes through the point negative 8, 3 and is perpendicular to 2x minus 3y equals 10. Remember, we have to start by finding the slope. How do I find the slope? Well, I know perpendicular slopes are the opposite reciprocals, so I take this line and rearrange it into slope-intercept form so that I can use the slope for my line. What do? I subtract the 2x, so negative 3y equals negative 2x, and then I divide by the negative 3, so y equals 2/3, because the negative divided by a negative is positive. So y equals 2/3 x, blah, blah, blah. I only care about the slope. Don't even worry about the rest. Now that I see that this line has a slope of 2/3, now I can find the slope for my line. It's perpendicular to this line, so my slope will be the opposite reciprocal, negative 3/2. And I need the y-intercept. I can use this point to plug in for x and y and solve for the y-intercept. I need the form y equals mx plus b. So I plug in negative 8 for x, 3 for y, and negative 3/2 for m. Plug it all in and solve for b. 3 equals negative 3/2 times a negative 8 plus b. Let me teach you one of my favorite tricks. It's called divide first. Divide first, anywhere you can. So notice here, I can take 8 divided by 2 is 4. Then I can multiply. So 3 equals negative 3 times a negative 4, which is 12 plus b. Then subtract the 12, and 9, negative 9 equals b. So I see that y equals negative 3 halves x plus b. Remember, you don't have to write plus a negative. You just say negative 3 halves x minus 9. I wish you the best. See you again soon.